Hey guys, I am Game Advisor and welcome back to another Icarus mission video. Today we'll be looking at one of the Styx missions, which is known as Alcazar Construction. I apologize if I mispronounced that, but let's just go ahead and jump into it. Now the first thing I want to let you know is before you even drop in, just some of the materials you're going to have to gather. Keep in mind this is not all of them. You're going to have to get a lot more than this, but this is just the bare minimum to craft the required things that you absolutely have to build to complete the mission. So in total, right now, and again, there is more than this, a lot more than this, you're going to need 268 electronics, 70 aluminum bars, 48 carbon fiber, 240 concrete mix, 188 steel bars, 122 composites, and again, much more. This does not account for furnaces, this does not account for building your structure, this does not account for literally anything except for the things you have to actually put down to complete the mission. There's a lot more, and in total, it's probably about 2 to 3 times this amount when you really put it all together. In other words, this mission is a lot of grinding. So you're going to want to bring in anything that will help you grind faster or more efficiently, since this mission is only 24 hours and it takes a long time to complete. I believe in total, it took us somewhere around the 10 to 12 hour mark for us actually to do this with 2 people grinding relatively efficiently throughout the entire process. I will also mention before we jump into the actual guide that you use Icarus Intel in order to figure out where all the caves are, since you're gonna have to mine pretty much every single cave in the desert. Alrighty, now what do we do once we actually get in the mission? Well, once you drop in, it's pretty straightforward. You're simply going to go ahead and head right on over to the objective location. Once you do this, you're then going to go ahead and get a list of things you're going to need to build. This will be 4 solar panels, 2 powered water pumps, 1 sheltered chemistry station, 2 powered electric composters, 2 kitchen benches, 1 powered fridge, 1 sheltered material processor, and 1 biofuel stove. Once all of these are done, you will have completed the mission and be done, but again, this is no small task. You're going to need at least a stone structure because you have to build this inside of an area that is pretty exposed. This mission also has constant storms to the point where our armor was getting damaged so much by them that we had to be careful when we went outside or it was going to break. I really recommend you guys do yourself a favor. Build the first base you build out of stone. Otherwise, find a cave and live out of that until you get the stone structure. There are storms like nobody's business. They're going to be coming constantly. They're going to be berating you nonstop. If you don't build it out of stone or concrete, your house is going to get ripped apart and you're going to waste a ton of time trying to repair it. You will also need a lot of space anyways, since you have to build all of this stuff inside the actual marked area. It's on a little island and there's a lot of crocodiles, so do keep in mind that they will come and attack you once in a while. So just have a bow with you and maybe some flint arrows or something. They're not that hard to deal with if you fought them before, but it's just something to be aware of. Otherwise, one last thing I'm going to say is use the cave that you used to get to this area, the little connecting one right over here, as that cave has a ton of resources in it. It's probably the most plentiful cave, but it is not going to be nearly enough to craft everything. It will get you a good amount of stuff, but it just won't be enough. We actually had to go to the forest biome and essentially almost every single cave in the desert biome in order to finish this. That means that copper is going to be your #1 best friend, so grab every single ounce of it you can. It is incredibly valuable since basically everything is going to require an insane amount of electronics. Otherwise, like I said, this mission is very straightforward. Build everything on the list, power it if it needs power, shelter it if it needs shelter, then go ahead and head back off to your drop pod because you've completed the mission. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Game Advisor. I hope this helps you out, and I'll see you next time.